Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And I do apologize, I missed you last week when the Tudor Ranger was released. However, they haven't been picked up yet. And so they are sold. These are not available. Obviously, if you're interested, you can email me, brad@brentlmiller.com. I will seriously do my best to try to fulfill as many of these as I can as inventory comes in. So these are both spoken for, will be picked up here in the next 24 hours or so. But I finally get my hands on them to get to see them in person and to really just give you a second look at these. Thank you, David and Araberto here at Brent Miller for filling in and making sure we got you everything you wanted to see when they were released. However, what I decided today was to follow up and do a quick comparison of the Tudor Ranger with the Black Bay 58 here that I have on the brown leather strap, as well as someone reached out and said, hey, how do these compare to the Omega Railmaster? And I think that's a great question. I happen to have one in stock. I'm sorry I don't have the stainless steel the stainless steel bracelet or the black dial in stock. It was either this or the blue dial on the, I'll call it like the blue jean NATO strap, and I went with this for comparison's sake. So first and foremost, you know, you have a 39 millimeter Ranger, about 12 millimeters thick. I'm going to list the dimensions on all three of these watches in the description. I'm not going to go over them in the video. They will be listed in the description. But what I will say is the Black Bay 58 and the Tudor Ranger are essentially the exact same case. However, to my eye, because of the way the dial is spaced out on the Ranger, it definitely looks visually larger to my eye. You know, just looking at it, you don't have a black rotating bezel. I think the bezel ring itself just appears to be a little bit thinner. Obviously, it's spaced out, more dial. So I think, again, visually, I think it measures the same. If you like the way the 58 wears, you're going to be happy with the way the new Ranger wears. However, to my eye, looking at it, I do feel like this looks like a 41 millimeter watch compared to the Black Bay 58. Again, that's just directly compared to the 58. So I'll throw both of these again on wrist here shortly, but I wanted to give you a quick view of that. Move my lighting here. The crystal is also, I think, more domed on the Ranger, certainly compared to the Railmaster. Maybe not the 58. No, I think, again, looking at it, it does seem to be definitely more domed than what it is on the 58. So while the thickness is nearly identical, I think you are getting some of that from the crystal on the Ranger. So solid stainless steel case backs on both. Tudor Rose logo on the crown. However, this one on the Ranger does not appear to have any polishing within the crown. Again, I'm looking at this for the first time, and it does look more polished on the crown on the 58. So again, just some slight differences. But overall, as far as the dimensions go, I mean, nearly identical. So let's take a look at the Ranger compared to this Railmaster. Again, the Railmaster measures 40 millimeters, so it is, I mean, we're talking 1 millimeter, so I guess I can't say it's that much larger, but it is slightly larger. However, you have the lyre style lugs here on the Omega compared to just the more straight flat lug on the Ranger. And again, I really apologize that I do not have the stainless steel Railmaster in stock. That would have been great to do a black dial Railmaster on bracelet. But again, look at the strap. I will say this kind of rubber hybrid strap's fantastic. I do like that quite a bit. I think I would wear it. I like the bracelet as well, but the rubber is nice. So I have rambled on. Again, I'm going to show you all these on wrist real quick. I'll do a loom shot at the end, and we'll wrap this video up. Let's start with the Again, I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist. Strangely enough, David and Heriberto and I all have about 6 3/4. It's all very close. I think Heriberto's wrist on film here looks bigger than the two of ours, but when you get the tape measure out, it's just the way the wrist is shaped. So we're all a little different, but all very similar in size. So Ranger on bracelet. The new clasp is great. Hopefully they bring that out to the Black Bay line sooner than later. I should say the stainless steel Black Bay line. The bronze model does already have it. So great size. I would have been okay with the 36, to be honest. I think the Ranger in 36 would have been great as well. Maybe a little bit less open space on the dial. Give me 1 second. This NATO strap on the Railmaster can take a second. Going to be a little taller, a little thicker, simply because of that NATO, the dual pass NATO underneath. But overall, it's pretty comfortable. All of them are very comfortable. I wouldn't have any issue wearing any of these, again, on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. I think it's really just aesthetically, what do you like? Do you like to see the vertical lines here? Obviously, on the dial. A little different layout, but very much what I would consider Omega's field watch at this time, or at this point, the Railmaster. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys like. If you've seen them, if you've gotten to try on the Ranger on it, your local AD perhaps. Let me know what you think between the 58, the Ranger, and the Railmaster. Again, all the sizes, all the dimensions will be listed in the description. Thanks for viewing, and we'll see you in the next video.